Welcome back, everyone, to another episode of the Wolf Den Sports Center. I'm Anthony.
And I'm Bryn. We're at the end of the winter season, and all of our teams have had great performances.
This month is all about finishing strong, so we hope all our athletes had a phenomenal run.
I agree. Let's jump into the Wolfie Report.
Welcome back to your final Wolfie Report of the winter season. I'm Hazel.
And I'm McKenna. Our teams have had an action-packed month with their final games and end-of-season tournaments.
So let's see how they did.
To finish up their season, the swim team went up against Williston, Northampton, and Wheeler. They ultimately ended with only 2 losses and were proud of the way the Wolves finished up. Their final record was 6-2.
Varsity's basketball season has been full of grit. After a tough January losing some close games, the team came together to pull off victories against Suffield, Pomfret, and Avon. After a close final home game versus Belmont Hill, the team headed to Suffield for the Future Stars basketball tournament. Each game was a battle, losing by 1 to Fessenden in their first match. They made it through to the final game, beating Indian Mountain for 3rd place. Their final record was 9-13.
Hey guys, it's McKenna and I'm here with Luke from the Varsity A basketball team. And as a 2-year Varsity A player, what has it meant to be on this team for you?
It's meant everything. I've learned a lot, like basketball-wise and being a person. So yeah, it's helped me a lot, and I love everyone on the team. It's sad the season's coming to an end.
Squash had a very successful season with their final record being 10-3. The Wolves had strong wins against Capital Squash but fell short to Eaglebrook. Jeffrey had some big improvements this season, and their captains were also supportive. We look forward to seeing their accomplishment in the coming season. Fencing had another undefeated season against Isaac School. This is the 2nd year in a row winning all of their bouts.
Hockey is already a fun sport to watch, but when you put our Wolves out on the ice, it is much more enjoyable where they are dominant. Their last 4 games have resulted in wins against River, Fessenden, Westminster, and Pope Francis. Aiden and Mel have been reliable in the net while the rest of the team is working hard to score. The team celebrated their 9th graders with a game against Pomfret School, where each player received a flower and a puck.
I'm going to miss the community and all my friends. It's a great time. Yeah.
I'm definitely going to miss a lot of the younger kids. It's definitely a lot of fun to be around them, being a good supportive teammate, and just trying to be a teacher more importantly. And I'm definitely going to miss the community as well, as Lucas said, but probably going to miss this goofball over here, Coach Smith.
The team traveled to the annual Pavitt Cup tournament, competing on both Saturday and Sunday. They started off strong, tying Upland and beating Cardigan, but fell short to Rumsey, however, ending in 4th place. Their final record was 15-7-1. Girls varsity basketball has been fun to watch this season. They've had some strong wins, but also challenging losses. They did not let their shortcomings stop their momentum and the talent they bring to the court. For their final few games, they had a comeback win against Miss Porters and also big wins against Austin Prep and Providence Country Day. For their final game against Pomfret, they celebrated their 9th graders and captains. Their final record was 15-4.
I'm super proud of everyone. I'm really grateful for everyone trying their best.
Win or lose, the relationships are what count at the end of the day.
Well, we'll catch up with you guys in the spring. Congrats to your teams and their successful season. That's your Wolfie Report.
Well, it looks like all our teams finished strong.
Yeah, it's never about how you start. It's about how you finish.
Now let's get to our team of reporters, as they have a couple trivia questions for our captains.
Hi, I'm Will, and today I'll be doing sports trivia with some of our swimming captains. First question. What is the order of strokes in an individual mid-length? Ryan?
Fly, back, breast, and free.
Correct. Next question. What country has won the most medals in swimming history? Ryan?
The U.S.
Correct. Final question. Where does the swim team practice? Ryan?
The Hale YMCA.
Nice job. I'm now here with the 2 hockey captains for some trivia. The first question. What NHL team is from Seattle?
Seattle Kraken.
Correct. What is the time divided into?
20 minutes.
Yep, correct. And finally, what school hosts the Pavitt Cup tournament?
Ramsey Hall. Those are time.
I'm here now with both of the varsity team's captains for basketball. Are you ready for some trivia?
Sure.
Okay. First question. What is the time divided into in the NBA?
12-minute quarters.
Correct. 1-0. And what team won the 2024 NBA Finals?
Boston Celtics.
Correct. 2-0. Final question. How many teams of basketball are at record?
Seven.
7 is correct. I'm now here with the two squash captains for some trivia. The first question. What is squash played on?
Squash courts.
Correct. Next question. How many people are on a squash court at a time?
2.
Correct. And how many squash courts are at Pomfret High School?
Oh my gosh. I think it's about 8.
Correct. Hi guys, I'm now here with the fencing captains. Are you ready for some trivia?
Yeah!
Okay, first question. What is the name of the fencing weapon?
Foil.
Correct. Next question. Is fencing an Olympic sport?
Yes.
Okay, final question. Name last year's assistant coach.
Miss Rodman.
Thank you.
Well, that looked like a lot of fun.
Yeah, I really enjoyed going up against the other captains.
Hey, Anthony, do you think Wolfie ever saw a shadow?
What?
Good morning, everyone. I'm Lewis. We are here at the annual groundhog event, but instead of a groundhog, it's Wolfie. If he shows his shadow, it's more winter for us. If not, an early spring for us. We're here with Yunji. How do you feel about today?
I'm so excited for the spring to come.
Perfect. Lucas, what do you look forward to in early spring?
I'm looking forward to playing lacrosse with my friends and the nice warm weather.
Perfect.
Hear ye, hear ye, hear ye. Now on this February 2nd, Wolfie, the Seers of Seers, the prognosticator of all prognosticators, was awakened from his wintry nap at dawn on Wolfie Dugout. Wolfie looked to the skies and then, speaking in Wolf, directed the president to the paper scroll, which reads, "Another winter slumber, pause so I can meet the crowd, hard to sleep anyway when the party's just loud. I envy your energy, I envy the fun, I envy all of you and your opposable thumbs. But it's not what I feel, it's what I see and what you hear, so gather around and let me be clear. The atmosphere is a wonderful thing, and we can create our own with the weather it brings. It brings hope for the future and so much more, where athletes look to strive in 2025. But one thing the weather did not provide is a shadow and a reason to hide. Glad tidings on this Wolves' Day, and early spring is on the way.
And there you have it, folks. No shadow. That means winter is on its way out. And it's time for spring sports here at Rectory. The fields will soon be alive with softball, baseball, lacrosse, and track and field. Looks like Wolfie has given the green light for some warm weather action. There you have it, folks. We'll see you in the spring season.
I'm so happy Wolfie saw a shadow.
Yeah, as much as I'm going to miss winter sports, I can't wait for spring sports to kick off.
Well, that's it for the winter season.
Wolves out.
Wolfie, 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 Wolfie.